What is up, guys? This is CodHumors here, and I'm bringing you episode 3 of my tactics, and it's on the map Havana. The game type is Domination, and I'm using the FAMAS with extended mags, with Scavenger, not Pro, Sleight of Hand, and I think Marathon. I'm also using the Claymore as my equipment, concussions, and a Semtex grenade, and so that's basically about it for my weapons and what game type we're playing. So as you can see, I rush here to the left building, and it's always a nice way to pick people off of their spawns right there as they're running across, to get to B to snipe people or whatever, to shoot people across from getting to B. And also at the hut right there on A side right there, you can see where you have the I don't know what you would call that, the little fencing in area where, and you can see right in there, and you can shoot people as they're coming through there. That's always a nice spot to stay whenever the game first starts off. And so here you can see I rushed into A because I noticed that there were a lot of people in here, so I thought I would clear them out. And here I'm gonna pause it real quick. Okay, so you can see that I'm here at A near the fountain, and I'm actually pushed up to the right place where you can actually see through that door and get them as they're spawning, as they're running through. And you can get them into a nice trap right in that spot right there. It's very nice for getting your kill streaks up, as you can see what I'm starting to do. And I think at one point I actually run in there and I lay my claymore down, and I end up getting another kill with my claymore, which gives me my spy plane. So getting back to the gameplay, you can see that I rush in here. I take out that one guy, I run in here. I see that they're all spawning back here, and sometimes they actually still spawn back there. But whenever you push in that far, they'll actually spawn up to where their hut area is, like the back house area. And what I'm talking about, I'm going to actually freeze the video here and show you a picture of the building that I'm actually talking about. So whenever you push in that far, they generally like to spawn here in this one building. Not in the building actually, but they'll actually spawn around the building. And that might cause some problems because they might be able to get out. But eventually they will be pushed back into their normal spawn if you get out of there quick enough. And it'll give you enough time to either work on your kill streaks or whatever you want to do back there. Lay down a claymore, motion sensor, whatever you want to do. It doesn't really matter. But just to warn you guys that if you push too far into that one spot, that they will actually start spawning near that one house that I was talking about right there. Okay, so I'm here at Fountain Side, and as you see, I threw a grenade over that building, that little roof area right there. And that's actually a very nice spot to, if you have a Semtex grenade, it's actually better than a frag. Just because it sticks there on the ground, and you might be able to get like a mass kill feed there or whatever. It's a very nice spot to, yeah, right there as I was talking about. As you see that I placed on my claymore inside. I got a kill streak from my spy plane from my claymore. So as I was talking about before, if you throw a grenade over there, you can throw it actually on A, and if they're either taking A or capturing it or whatever you want to, defending it or whatever, you can actually throw a grenade over that roof and kill everybody there. And if you actually want to throw it further, frag grenades are very nice if you get the people near the back of their spawn. And just a little warning, that spawn, that place right there where I was sitting right there, it's actually a nice spot, but it's very easy to kill the people that are sitting right there. All it takes is one grenade or whatever, and it can totally wipe you out right there. So you have to watch, you always have to be careful where you're sitting around that area, because you don't have a lot of space to run. So here, as you can see, I'm actually up in their spawn, and I'm back into what I was talking about before, and I'm looking out that door to kill everybody that's running around A. And it's really hard for them to catch you as they're running out of that back room right there. And now I'm going to show you a different spot for C side, because I'm pretty sure we don't flip the spawns here. So I don't really have a video clip to really show you about what I'm talking about, but I'm going to actually show you a few pictures of what you can do at C side. And actually I'm going to show you one more picture of a nice place to sit, nice place to stay on A side here. Okay, so as you can see, that yellow dumpster there, you can actually pull yourself up onto that dumpster and look at the Jeep area, right around that area, and you can see into their back room area, as well as that, I guess that walled-in fence area you can see in there as they're coming out. And it's very hard for them to kill you because if you kneel down, it's almost like head glitching, and it's very hard for them to hit you. So if you guys are ever pushing up or whatever, and you guys are trying to camp their spawns or do whatever you want to do, that's I would that's a very nice place to consider about staying there because you can rack up some nice kills and maybe some nice kill feeds if you would like. Okay, so getting back to um, the pictures for Seaside, I'm going to show you a picture where you can sit in the bar and not flip their spawns. Now, many people say that if you go into the bar, you can actually flip their spawns. Now, that is sort of true and sort of not true. And I'm going to show you a picture of where you actually would like to, where you're supposed to stand to um, not flip their spawns as much. So now moving on to the C flag area, there's the bar room right in there. You have the bar L shape. Now you can sit right there. You can sit outside the room, but you can also move into this room. And now many people say that if you stay in the room, this bar room, that you will actually flip their spawns. Now that is true in some respect, and not true. Now I've actually racked up some nice kill feeds going through here, putting on napalm, doing whatever. And what you have to do is sit right behind that, and it's like almost like a head glitch for them. And they spawn in the back there, and you can just keep picking them off as they spawn. Now every once in a while they will flip spawns, and you always have to watch out for that. But that is generally a nice area to sit for when they're spawning at C. Okay, so now getting back to A side. Now if they're actually pushing up a little harder than what they're doing in this game, there's actually another place to sit. Now many people do this. It's almost like a head glitch, and you can actually get them from throwing your grenade over the A flag area. And this is the fountain. Okay, so when you're standing behind the fountain, you actually want to stand either on the left side or the right side of the fountain. If you stand on the middle side of the fountain, your view will be obstructed by the fountain, I don't know, statue, whatever you want to call that, in the middle of it. And you want to stay as far either to the right or the left. If you're to the left of it and people throw grenades over the A roof, you might be more susceptible to grenade damage from the right side. Now if you're on the left side, it's harder to see them as they come out of the room, but you're also safer from grenades. So it's like a win-loss situation there, or it could be a win-win situation depending on how you like to play the game from that area. But what I like to do is I like to sit on the right side because as they run out of that door area right there, they actually like to run up against that wall, and it's a lot easier to pick them off when they run up against the wall, and it's actually a lot harder for them to see you because they don't have enough, like, it's almost more of a head glitch because they don't have enough time to see you, and it's just basically like, I don't know, like, you're almost invisible, I guess. You're invincible, invisible, whatever you would like to call it, but that is my favorite spot, and I like to sit there whenever they're pushing harder, and I can rack up on my kill streaks, do whatever I like to do from that area. Okay, so getting back to the gameplay, as you can see that I'm running through B to see if anybody's running through there, and as you can see as I was talking before, there's a guy actually sitting there on the yellow dumpsters, and that's a very nice place to sit for picking up people that run through this room right here, and you can basically kill anybody that runs in through that walled-in area. So the game's coming to an end, and this is episode 3 of my tactics. And I would like to say thank you guys for watching. As always, guys, stay sweet. Peace.